So here's the premise of it. Okay. So in the United States, if a girl asks for money, she's a pro. Like it's there's no gray area, right? So it's like if a girl she wants money and you want sex and she's charging, she's a pro. But then my buddies will come down to Colombia and they'll be like, hey man, I think this girl is a pro. And I'll be like, well, it depends. And you're like, what do you mean? She's either a prostitute, she's not a prostitute. So I came up with the top 10, is she a pro? Okay, so number one is the post pro, right? Okay, so post pro is like, she's 26, she's got a real job, she works at like Bank of Colombia, like she's not a pro. All of her friends are pros, but like she's got a job. She don't need to be a pro. But when she was 18, she would do whatever she wanted for the Benjis. But like now, she's technically not pro, but is she a pro? That's the post pro. Then you got the pre pro. Okay, so she's never had a job. She goes to school one day a week, right, on Saturday, because she don't have money for the rest of the classes. Never had a job. Always has new clothes. Her friends are pros, like actual pros, but she's not a pro yet. She's 18. She don't know the system, but she needs money. She has no job. She will be a pro, but she's with you right now. So is that a pro? Number 9, the dinner pro, right? Okay. As long as there's champagne flowing, there's Club Colombia's for all of her friends, like it's going down, right? But like if you ain't buying dinner, like you ain't taking her somewhere nice, like the panties aren't coming down. So is that a pro? And by the way, that one's more expensive than the other two, because like bottom line, you pay, right? And then you got the webcam pro. So you go on your first date as a gentleman. You're paying for her taxi. Everything's going. You know this girl is not a pro, right? So you're not even wearing like the stupid moon boots and boyfriend jeans. Like you for sure know this girl is not a pro, right? Well, little did you know, she just got off of an 8-hour shift. Some Russian billionaire that has a fetish for plantains and jars of mayonnaise, but you're up next. Yeah, you're not paying per se, but is she a pro? Number 6, the vacay pro. So all of her Instagram is full of all of these different countries she went to, but she works at the Exito, right? She's not going to Paris and going to Morocco. And she looks hot in a bikini for sure, right? Here's the catch. That next, 365 bikinis she has, you're the one that's buying the next one. And by the way, she's not giving it up unless you're taking her to some island that you can't pronounce. You're paying either way. Is she a pro? Number 5, the strip club pro, right? So, okay, you're not like trying to find the love of your life, your next ex-wife or whatever. You just want to have a couple Coronas with your boys, right? So you go out to the strip club, it's your boy's birthday or whatever, all of a sudden teleported immediately over the table is like 10 hot chicks, right? So what do you got to do? You got to be a good gentleman and buy a girl a drink, or 15 of them, right? So you get ready to call it a night, and it's like, hey man, the only last thing I have to do is pay for my tab. That's $2,765. So either way, you're paying, right? Number 4, the stranger pro. Okay, so she actually likes you. You got a relationship going, like you ain't paying. She doesn't want to ask you for money. But on the weekends, she's always busy. She's always got new clothes. So like you ain't paying, but some simp is footing the bill. She's having sex for money, but it ain't with you. Is she a pro? Number 3, the scopolamine pro. Okay, So you met her on Tinder, and I know that you had the heated conversations all night long, talking about dates and how you want a real relationship. But of course, she's gonna come right over to your house, a stranger that she's never met, and she's gonna bring a travel bag with her. Oh, so you know it's going down. Like she's spending the night. The problem is after a couple shots, you're waking up with your shoes on and your laptop and your passport and everything's meeting. You ain't doing anything with her. She's a different kind of pro. She's the scupplemeat pro. Is she a pro? Number two, the Insta Pro. This is the worst one of all, by the way. So the Insta Pro. So you finally think that all those sliding in the DMs finally paid off. You started talking to this girl. You start having some good little dialogues back and forth. The problem is you will never meet this person. All it is just DMs back and forth. You're probably not even gonna get a WhatsApp. Like the closest you're getting to those paintings coming down is collaborating, whatever the hell that is. But it doesn't involve you getting with her. I mean, you might be able to get some feet pictures for $9.99 or something, but apart from that, you ain't getting it. Is she a pro? So the last one, the OnlyFans pro. Number one, is she a pro? The OnlyFans pro. Okay, so now this girl, you know for sure she's not a pro. She's classy. You go out to a nice dinner. After a while, you do a little salsa, a little merengue. Like, she's classy. She's educated. You know this girl ain't a pro. Take her back to your house. She's a little respectful. Took a little bit to get her back to the house. The drinks are flowing at the house, a little champagne. And it's like, it's down. She wants to go upstairs, and it's on like Donkey Kong. You think you're the only one viewing this. You think you're the only person that's gonna view this tonight. Well, the only problem is 4,673 subscribers are also viewing this girl for the low price of $3.99 a month. Is she a pro?